Hey, Dreaming of Diamond. We are so excited to host my beautiful friend Lexi. She is a senior gold working to Ruby. And if you're watching this, that means that she's established a team of about 50 people. She's working her way up to 100 people, and she's doing a great job. So I'm going to turn it over to her. Lexi, we're so excited to hear from you.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored that you even asked me. I know that on like your Thursday call the other night when we were talking about like faith in our business, like I feel like I had that moment kind of when you asked me, like I feel like in this stage, like I really like needed that for myself, like with my personal challenges and to like write out everything for tonight, like it really helped me. So thank you for that. Like I feel like this was just really good for me and I'm so happy to share with everybody too. Um so yeah, I'm a senior gold. I just want to do a little bit of my background. I started the products for migraines, and I was actually with a different network marketing company when I purchased. So this was in January. I had like zero intentions at all of doing this business. Like I was like, I'm gonna buy these products to support my friend and hopefully it'll help me. And then I like posted it one time and then I just like she's like, you like this better. I was like, no, I don't. And then obviously I did. So that is like a little bit of my story. And I really didn't even like, oh, and here comes my baby girl, sorry. I didn't even really like think about it being anything regarding leadership. Like I really just wanted to help other people feel better, but like I've now realized like signing up your first customer is like your start in leadership. Like you have to coach your people, even if they're not growing the business with you. So that was super like a good realization for me. Baby. I want something to read. Okay, hang on. Okay, but yeah, so the thing that I really wanted to focus on is like we always talk about how, honey, please stop. We always talk about how the products like heal from the inside out, and I feel like leading from the inside out is really important and really what I'm trying to work on for sure right now. Just like building a true team and like people come and go, and I'm really in that phase right now where like I'm trying to get people to stay with me, and so this is really just like working on myself too. So like I said, like lead with yourself first. I think the hardest thing that we do is have to lead ourselves and battle our own thoughts. Like we can hear our team stories, but we really don't know. Like we can encourage them, but we really don't know what they're going through, and nobody else knows what you're going through either. Um, so it really starts like privately, like I feel like in your habits, your mindset, your consistency. And I've been trying to think about like one thing I could do every single day just to be consistent in something, like waking up and just like drinking my water first, like something really simple, just to like build those good habits for myself. Um, and then self-awareness too, like understanding our own triggers and our blind spots and our strengths. Like we can't lead other people if we don't work on ourselves and know what is going to trigger ourselves when working with people. It's just cards, baby. And then the other thing is like leading with authenticity. So, like always just coming from your heart. It's like for me, it's like I always want to be perfect and I always want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, but it's really not about perfection, it's your progress and your own growth. So as long as you can show up messy, you can show up with your 3-year-old chatting in your ear while you're doing things, and as long as you're showing up and sharing your journey, then people, that is what they're going to resonate with, and they're going to resonate with your struggles like more than you acting like you're perfect or trying to be perfect on social media. Um, yeah, so let's see. And just being honest and transparent too. And then let's see. So I really I've been asking my team like certain questions like what's one thing that you want people to feel when they're around your leadership? and like making that something for people to think about more than just giving them the information, like making them think about it in um their own purpose and their own values of their business. And then I think casting vision is the next really big piece too. Your vision is what keeps you motivated when things get hard, and when you remind them why we do what we do, it reignites their fire. So, let me see. And I personally, like I said, like I wasn't in this for the business when I purchased. So my uplines like really had to keep casting that vision for me. Like look at how much more money you're making just from being in this company for 1 month than what you were just doing. And like casting that for me, like this is better. And the community, like immersing me into the community was like really good for me too, like casting that vision. So whatever someone is motivated by. Like everybody's vision is going to be different, and you have to know what motivates that specific person to be able to help them cast it. And then, like, not just like telling them this is what can happen for you, like asking them, like, what, how would you feel when this happens? Or like, what's the vision that you want people to catch from you when they see you doing, posting or chatting with people, and just like keep painting the picture, because you never know who's gonna see and who's gonna hear your story. And that's something I've really been trying to work on too, is like share more of my story. Like I feel like I'm very like focused on the business now, and I need to go back to sharing why I really like what got me into the business, and it was the products. Um, so that's a big one for me, but it's like different for everybody. So I think that's really cool that like we are all in this space and like feel the similar purposes, but we all have different visions and goals and everything. And then of course, like sorry if you can hear her over there. She's singing. Is developing other leaders, of course. Like we don't, for me personally, like I'm not looking for people to follow me. Like I'm looking for people to like be by my side and that can grow alongside me and become leaders themselves. Um, and you can't do this alone. So you do need people to believe in you and for you to believe in them to create the team and the success that you want. Um, and then like asking more, I think is really important for me, is like asking more instead of telling people, like asking what can you do differently, not like, hey, you should go do this instead. And I feel like I've struggled with that. Like I just like want to give my team all the answers, and that's not like how they're going to learn. It's just going to keep being me doing it all. So that's really important for me too, is like who is just like asking and encouraging, and then like celebrating all the small progress. Let's see. And then like I guess like there's a question too that you can ask, is like who in your life right now could rise higher if you believed in them more? So that's something that I've been sitting with, like who can I like just really go and pour into more right now that I know could. And the thing is like none of us probably saw this in ourselves. Like somebody had to pour into us, and I know my uplines like poured into me so much because they wanted me. And it just really comes full circle when you're in this position and thinking like who who do I need to do that to make sure that they get in this community and can grow in themselves. And then like the other thing is really having the confidence. Like everyone has their fears, and the difference is that leaders take action anyway. So even when you're scared to do something or scared to talk to somebody or go somewhere to an event, like you going is proving um that you have the leadership to be there. And I felt that way like when Sadie asked me to come on tonight. Like I had like limiting beliefs, like I'm not qualified to do this, But I feel like if you're here, you are qualified and you're meant to be here. So if you have one customer, I feel like you're qualified. Like you have one customer ordering every single month, you're qualified because you're leading someone in their health and coaching them in their journey. So I think that's really cool to think about, like just placing it more into everybody, all of your VIPs, thinking about it like that. Like you are leading all of them, even if they're not jumping on the business with you yet. Um, yeah, so that just creates like confidence in yourself and keep showing up like that, and then your team will do the same. They're so cute. And then I guess really the last thing is like servant leadership. So that's like serving others, and I feel like I have my faith, so like I'm serving my purpose like to God too. And it's like you're choosing to lead because you want to serve. And I think that's really cool because even tonight, like me hopping on this call is like it's not none of us are benefiting for like none of you are benefiting from me, and I'm not benefiting from you being here. So I think it's cool to like create that community too and portray that's one of your values because other people will value that too. Um, and like sharing about it too, like sharing how you're serving others and how people are being blessed and not what was I gonna say? Just like sharing like the ripple effect. Like how many people can you can literally talk to one person and then you may have changed that one person's life and it matters. Like it's not just one person, it's like somebody's life that they matter, you know? So I think that's really cool. It's just like leading to serve. And that's something I wrote down that's really important to me and that I want to focus on more. And I think it goes hand in hand with just like leading with your heart and being honest and open and everything. Um, so who can you serve or encourage intentionally? Like who, and that's another thing. Like I want to think about like one person like I can intentionally go serve and just like encourage and make them feel so good, even if they're not joining me again, like in the business. I feel like just being that person for them is really important. Um, but yes, and then like the other thing is like how I was saying earlier, like not feeling qualified, but like your title and your rank will change. So it's like that doesn't define you. It's more about like the impact that you make in your business. And that is really what I wanted to speak on tonight. Let me see. Oh my gosh, my daughter has no pants on. She's right there. But yeah, I think just like lifting others up and like working even when you are scared is my main points. And I hope that you guys, got something from it and feel the love. Hello, baby.
Lexi, I want to thank you so much for this. And, it's been a real honor to train at Senior Gold Fly-In. And what I found about that specific place in our business is that there is not a more open, receptive level. I mean, it's really good. It's a sponge and like you've been a sponge and you are qualified to speak to us. And everything that you were saying was, and I didn't know that you were afraid to say yes. So I have even if I could even have more respect for you. I didn't know that was possible, but just you have been amazing and you've shown up through challenges. Like, I don't know if we've all been speaking when we've had a child over here or some other thing over here, and it's like, this feels like dying, but I'm doing it. I'm making it work, and you did a great job. So thank you. And I want to mention that she's a founding icon. And so she has done the dang thing. And I am so very proud of her. She's a shining star. And does anyone, and I know you've got your baby right there, but does anyone have any questions for her around like icon or anything leadership development specific? I know that she's given us great nuggets, but is there anybody that wants to ask anything specifically? No?
That's okay. Yeah, and I feel like senior gold flying, like if you're not a senior gold, I don't know any of your guys' ranks, but like it was so like just changing and really like convention was obviously amazing and like fueled me for the business, but being able to go there and just like be around other people in the same like space as you and learning from you, of course, like and just being, just around people at corporate, like it was just truly.
I think she froze. Is it
I
probably?
thought you guys froze. Did I
Oh, there
freeze?
you
My
go.
Wi-Fi is not on.
There you go.
My Wi-Fi. Yeah. I don't know what you heard, but that was just like truly a game changer. Like I just want to go back to corporate like so bad. Like I was like in September, I'm like, I need to hit Ruby so I can go to Ruby's on the Rise. I need to go back ASAP. It just
Yeah.
like fuels you so well and like it just really helps when you're feeling like doubtful too.
Hmm.
To just like have that fire like reignited back in you again.
Yeah, I think it's such a beautiful thing that they're incorporating a trip there at the stage of the business that is. And so,
Yeah.
this is a varied group of ranks here that you're looking at, but I know that like OG folks, I'll call myself an OG folk, like I didn't get to go to corporate until I was like in jewel school or whatever they're calling it. And that was, I was a jewel in the first I was 2017, but then I didn't go to corporate until 2020. I mean, that didn't it was not as accessible. And I know some of the girls are like figuring out how they can get there based on their rank and things like that. So, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad that you got to go because I just watched it transform, and it really hit me the second time I went. I'm like, this is the first time these people have been here. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and that's early in the journey, and I feel like it's awesome. Like it is super cool. So, definitely an addition. I wish my re-entry, I'll get to go to senior gold flying, I guess.
Right.
So, um, but anyway, you guys, does anyone have questions? I know we already asked this, but Lexi, we thank you for this. You are amazing. It is a Sunday night, which is chaotic. We're getting all ready to start a brand new week. We always have a ton of people who watch the recordings, so we're going to hear all about your phenomenal call and your nuggets in the morning. That's when normally they roll in. So, I love you, my friend, and I'm proud of you for saying yes when it felt scary, and that means that you're diamond bound. Okay.
Thank you so much. I love you.
All right. I love you too. All right, you guys. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Love you dreaming of diamond. We'll get the recording out soon.